And the last question today is from Remarkable Lisa. My signature reveals. I just said Lisa because sometimes I get tongue tied
Twin-plied.
when I try to say Lisa Rock. It feels like
So,
too much. So, Remarkable Lisa, my signature reveals.
beauty.
And Lisa asks, hello, 20 in Victoria.
Yo, Lisa.
My recent days are deep dives into identity. What I've found is we can only sign as that which we are identified with. Our signature is our identity. Muhammad bin Gadi, I don't know if I said that right, hopefully, a multi billionaire real estate mogul who built the first Bugatti and Mercedes-Benz residences, reveals some insights into his success. Be omnipresent everywhere, known by everyone. He didn't advertise. He developed architectural DNA or language which he used consistently across all his buildings. His products market themselves. In the same way, we signal to the world who we are. We are constantly advertising our identity. The state we continually return to is our residence. I found ownership of my residence, home state. It's where all the magic originates. Leaving home as the prodigal, going out in search of, or when necessity seemingly calls, reassigns us as servant. 20, chat to us about the love of our identity as owning who we truly are is our legacy. Thank you, Lisa.
All right. So, some of you on Remarkable know I have this love affair with the apostle of love, whose name is John. Boy, that goes deep. I was named after John the Baptist, the one who Neville shares about whenever you've got quibbles and you do violence to your desires. I've spent most of my life doing that. I've spent most of my life hating my identity. To the point I changed my name, and I am only beginning to find out why. I changed my name when I was 40, and I've been trying to discover why and ignoring why and celebrating why at different times ever since. So, I do some weird shit. I love Native American wisdom, neurolinguistic programming, and Neville Goddard, three N's. So if we're talking about what's he do? Hey, what's he do? He uses NLP, Native American wisdom, Neville Goddard, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Right? It's unique. It's a unique combo. I have not found anybody else doing what I'm doing, and it's really easy for me to hide there because that's what I do. We hide in what we do. What's the point? What's the point of me even being on planet Earth? I want you all stunned to silence. Silence is what we are. And what happens is we settle for inner argument, and then we seek agreement. Once you've got an argument sufficiently formed, you try to find someone to agree with you. Or you find a way to let everyone know how you disagree with them. This is humanity. This is what we do. Elevation. Funny you'd use that word, isn't it? My name on Facebook, if you type in facebook.com/, you type in one word, Eagle Vision, and you'll find me. Why didn't I take Mr. 2020 in any form? I don't know. Facebook came out with an option years ago. Hey, reserve your own easy thing. Facebook.com/, and I stare at it and I get Eagle Vision. And I go, okay. And I write that, I put that in. That's my non-revocable Facebook link. I may own the other ones for different things now. I'm not sure. But Eagle Vision, it all begins with Eagle Vision. The year in Remarkable that we did the producer, it all begins with a producer moment. Oh, wow, wouldn't it be cool? Right? A step back from all your stuff. Hey, Victoria, wouldn't it be cool? You know what happened? I decided to rent Runt and take her out for a movie on New Year's Eve without leaving the house. Right? Wouldn't it be cool? I just had an overall elevating experience where I looked at the totality of everything in the universe from that moment in time. And it's rent Runt, buy popcorn, get cheese twisties. And I go, okay, was it a good night? Were you stunned to silence? Yeah,
Yeah. Well, what are
yeah.
you doing?
What are you doing? Right? And then, aw, right? I want you to all have that all the time. And what we settle for is argument. You did this. I feel that. I'm right. You're wrong. We're wrong. It's endless. You look at the posts on Facebook. It's endless argument and assertion, and if you get it just right, you'll have 1,000 people agree with you. Spot on. That's right. Way to go. You finally said what I'm feeling. All that bullshit. I want you all stunned to silence. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, a vision is worth silence. And so when I notice I'm stuck in argument, and who can I get to agree with me that I'm right about what I did, what I will do, what I could do, that I'm just right? Who can I get to agree with me? We seek agreement when we feel small, and we argue when we feel small. And when you get that you're the sunshine. So let me move back a little bit. Here's what I find emerging in me. My name is Mr. 2020. I've got one thing to offer you, and that's the power of vision. And what most people present to me with is an argument seeking agreement. And this is everywhere. This is all the time. When I saw her, silence. Love has silence. And from the silence, something sacred comes forth. I'll just call it sacred song. Beyond words. And it can evoke words. But this is where we get to live from. Here's the other bit that I notice. And Victoria and I were talking about that this morning. And I was talking with Timmy, our garden guy, who's just gorgeous, yesterday. Wisdom is woven. You can accumulate knowledge, right? Chat GBT and all that stuff. Google, right? You're so much more than both of those. They can be useful, but you're so much more than both of those. Wisdom is woven. If her and I have an open flow, we're both different afterwards. And wisdom gets woven. It's not that knowledge gets parroted. It's wisdom gets woven. And we're both different. This is the difference between spending time together. Oh, I want to spend more time with you. Or investing our lives together. Of course I want to spend time with her. She came over to the hot tub this past week 2 times out of the blue. And I was so tickled. One, I was on a conference call in the middle of the night. The other, it was raining outside. And she stumbles around the corner, and I'm tickled to tears. And I'm thrilled. And I get to notice something gets woven. We're always weaving something. So this fella, his signature is his signature. I'm finally willing to show up with my signature, even though I changed my name 18 years ago. I'm finally apparently willing and able to do that, to put this into a message that I think matters. Because I look around the world, and I just hear the endless arguments and the endless assertions, and I notice the endless seeking of agreement. And I just want everyone to experience more of the lovely. I've got a little infographic made up someplace. It says something like, see beauty, be love. You can't see the beauty when you got inner argument going on. You can't. And how many times in your lifetime have people called you up seeking agreement because they've got an argument. They want to know that they're right. They want to know that they've been wronged. Am I right that I've been wronged? It's nuts. And as humans, this is what we do until we really get perspective. And perspective, from what I can tell, is here's a good one. So we always start with the eagle: rise up, gain elevation, get an overview. Wouldn't it be cool to have a date night? It's New Year's. Let's have a date night. Don't tell her. Okay. Wouldn't it be cool to have a date night and not tell her? Yes. And that all comes from the silence that we are, versus any argument about what to do that evening. So everywhere in your life, you get to find your signatures, and you get to wiggle into them, and you get to declare them forth.
Yeah, it's like it becomes more defined
Yeah.
the more you weave more into your own tapestry. It's yeah, and that's what makes it unique. you ourselves unique. Yes.
I can't find this without her and you and the remarkable crew and the people that aren't settling for data. The moment you start settling for data and sharing data only, that's a defense, and there's no need for you. Put it all in a report. Yeah, you don't have to show up. On the other hand, dance. When I take a risk and ask her to dance, when she takes a risk and asks me to dance, we're both different. On the other hand, here's some data. Who cares? It just doesn't matter. There's endless data. There's endless, Neville Goddard said, facts overflow the world. And here we go. I love that Tim Norman and I chat about things. And he's been with me forever. He was doing Remarkable back in one of its old incarnations, like 15 years ago. And as I explore what's now and what's next, I get this, a new level of honesty. And it's not that I was lying before. It's just a new level of honesty, an honesty that is pretty simple. Look, do you got any arguments in your head? Are you trying to find people to make you right? I'm probably not your guy. Yeah. But if I can share a little bit with them, they just might rise up and dance, stretch, put a little skin in the game. The eagle has to stretch his skin taut to fly. And something out there to fix something in here. It's like buyer's remorse. Yeah, you buy something and you go, oh dear, yeah, there's something better, there's something different, maybe I shouldn't have. And we all get stuck in that versus like, rightio, I got this.
So you become a servant to the argument.
Become a servant to the argument.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We become an activity versus an identity.
Cool.
I think that's all I got.
Okay. Excellent. So thank you very much, Remarkable Lisa, for your question.
Lisa and LaRock.